You never try to go to Malaysia lah. Try act in Malaysia. Singapore industry a bit small lah. Try lah Malaysia. All the good actors in Malaysia.
First, not all actors in Malaysia are good. Tengok Aaron Aziz kat sana very successful, Datuk. So, I don't want to be Aaron Aziz. So I cannot be Aaron Aziz. One, I don't have his look at all. Two, I cannot fight like Aaron Aziz. So I don't want to be Aaron Aziz. I don't think Aaron Aziz also want to be like Rafan Hamzah because he cannot act like me. Aku takkan suruh kau pergi Malaysia. Buat apa Zah kau pergi Malaysia? Malaysia pun tak nak kau.
If let's say lah all the good actors in Singapore semua pergi Malaysia, then Singapore
tinggal Jack Neo je lah.
Welcome to the newest episode of T3C Cultures, where we are going to talk about all things culture.
Sorry guys, I was laughing.
Comment.
Welcome to the newest episode of
T3C Cultures,
where we are going to talk about all things culture.
From the everyday stuff to the deep, meaningful traditions that shape who we are.
and each week we are going to share our thoughts, share our laughs, and maybe learn something new.
Whether it's food, language, weird habit, or how different people see the world, we are all here for it.
So today we are going to talk about
Alright guys, we are back for part 2. High and lows and everything in between with Mr. Rafa'at Hamzah.
Okay.
Okay
We are
lah,
back.
siap.
We are back.
So we are going to continue back to part 2.
Okay.
Part 2 about method acting. So you mentioned earlier that Dian 3, the character that you play for Dian 3 is one of the worst
Effect
that in your life.
Yeah.
Okay. So in what way shall we continue back to the part 1?
It's just because of the life back then pun, because of my situation back then, because I was still single and was single, and then so aku at times confused which one is me, which one is Rafi. Kan? So when I wake up macam ni, aku tengah I'm me instead of the character.
Right.
But the also good thing was at that time I interact less with outside world, other people.
Why is that? Memang kau sengaja purposely do that or what?
Just tired lah. I say I was groggy kan. Aku nak ajak aku keluar makan, aku minum. No, I don't feel like it. But dia change aku punya momentum of my own life. Yang aku like to meet people, meet friends and all that. So it affect me like that. Macam aku cakap, aku confused lah. Aku acting ke aku
You cannot
which
is
but it contribute to the performance in terms of aku punya emotional roller coaster.
Right.
Kan?
Right.
So kita tahu ini, am I supposed to be sad or am I? Why Betul macam, because that character, the character itself, I think there's a lot of question, a lot of questioning, a lot of like worry, kan? So bila I'm out of acting pun aku still have that feeling. Then aku masuk balik dan so it works because if you manage to watch, you try to catch Dian 3
on me watch.
You look at the character, you know, this person is grumpy, dia tak tahu apa, dia lost macam
But after everything is done, how do you find yourself back?
After everything is done, I have a good rest. Aku take a good break.
Important
rest, and then I start to go back to reading books, and watch movie, watch TV. Then aku like, okay, I'm back.
But what are your comments on like those method acting yang macam okay, this character needs to be needs to be hurt. Maybe for example he is kena beaten up. For example kena beaten up and everything, and this person really beat himself up before he goes to the set?
If you ask me, it's not necessary. To me, macam, it's not about what shows. It's about how you feel. And then I'm sure that in life kita pernah rasa kita beaten up atau sometimes when you are too tired, I'm just too tired, macam kena pukul lah. Kan, you know, because then you can always recall that feeling. Macam, you know, certain parts of the body is not right. I think if you just can recall the memories, I think it also work. It doesn't have to. You don't have.
It doesn't have to be physically. You need to do
physically,
it.
It doesn't have
to remember how
physically beat me up.
Yeah.
Because like what you show is what people will see.
Atau you know some for an instant, macam okay, this one you have to hate the person. You have to be angry. The character is hit another guy, and then you in real life also.
You have someone you really hate.
Yeah.
Kan?
You don't need to be really hate the guy, hate your your sparring partner.
Yeah. So the thing is about method acting. I don't consider myself as method acting, but because firstly I don't study method acting. I do follow a lot of method actors. Then I learn from learn from them by observing. What works for this? Macam mana Robert De Niro buat jadi macam mana Daniel Day-Lewis or Al Pacino,
lama
Brando. Macam how do we achieve this? Macam Sean Penn. Macam mana kau dapat saya ni benda? You know, I'm more Tim Robbins. How do they achieve that performance? So when aku watch, I said, okay, where did this come from? Because most of we all know Robert De Niro, we all know Al Pacino, and certain times you just see De Niro is the same with that character kind of man, but there's something different also in this. It's like macam you try to understand what the character is going through, and then when you watch, you just feel for the character. You don't feel for Robert De Niro, you don't feel for Al Pacino, you don't see them, you know. Then that's what I always try to learn from all these acting. So, hey, who's this person? Who's this person? You just, if you can make me forget the actor and make me feel for the character, I think it works.
Pastova?
Yeah. So macam a close example is when I see Syaril Wahid in Pasar Malam. You never see Syaril Wahid in that form. Bentuk dia bentuk dengan rambut dia kena colour. Tak nampak sial. And then his anger, kan, his temperament. You don't see Syaril Wahid at all. You see. So when I watch that, it works. This is what, because I don't see you anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's important. You know, in acting you cannot let yourself appear in the character.
Yeah.
You have to be some other. You have to be the character yourself. Being jadi kan Being
Don't pretend to be.
Betul lah.
Pretend to be biasa.
For me, one time I actually the recent play, the theatre play Salina. I can't. Okay, the last bit of the play, I can't really find the emotion that the character has to go through. The last part of the play, until like last few days of the rehearsal of the play, I cakap something had happened in my real life, and I felt that I channel that emotion to the character's emotion, and it works for me. I don't know about the rest. For me, I felt that it works, but it was crazy. You know, it's hard. The emotion to carry the wow. It's one of the memorable one for me. It's one of the memorable one for me. Okay. Anyway, I would like to ask you another question about have you experienced or anyone have ever asked you, hey, Pak, an actor I mean, you never try to go to Malaysia try act in Malaysia. Singapore industry a bit small lah. Try Malaysia. All the good actors in Malaysia. Any comments on that?
First, not all actors in Malaysia are good. Be honest, not all actors who go to Malaysia are good or better than any actors in Singapore. Two is how shallow is the mindset of our people. Because I'm a Malay actor, I should go to Malaysia, which is about less than 500 kilometer away. So a Singapore Malay actor cannot go beyond 500 kilometer. Why Malaysia je? Why not Philippines? Why not Thailand?
Why not Indonesia?
Why not Indonesia? You're talking about market. Indonesia ada berapa juta? You know, a bigger industry, bigger market, bigger population. Malaysia berapa je? So Singapore Malay actors can only go to Malaysia is stupid. Kenapa tak ada? I will just waiting for Mak, kau you're good at acting, you what winning actor, try Hollywood sedap sikit kau dengar. So oh man, it's big, you know, but you can feel like serious, but can you think or you think yourself, it's like, am I big enough to go Hollywood, or I'm just big as I can go? The biggest is going to Malaysia, which I think is like, why Malaysia? Kenapa Malaysia je? Typical lah, kan? So I can go to Malaysia but you pay me in ringgit and then I live in Singapore. Doesn't make sense, and I don't want to live in Malaysia, kan? You see, and banyak comparison lah. So I mean, some people say, Malaysia tengok Aaron Aziz kat sana very successful, Datuk. So I don't want to be Aaron Aziz. So I cannot be Aaron Aziz. One, I don't have his look at all. Two, I cannot fight like Aaron Aziz. So I don't want to be Aaron Aziz. I don't think Aaron Aziz also want to be like Rafan Hamzah because he cannot act like me.
Wow.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be Rizal Aiman. Rizal Aiman don't want to be Rafan Hamzah. So why would I want to be Aaron Aziz, or I want to be Hadi Putra, or I want to be M. Nasir ke siapa? I just want to be myself. If it works for me, it works for me. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for me. I don't want to be Datuk.
But they will tell you, maybe they will ask you, say, but Malaysia industry is much bigger, way much bigger. You have much more opportunity to bring your name up.
So Indonesia is bigger. Simple.
Why not just say Indonesia?
Why don't say Indonesia? Kan? Philippines is also big. Korea, South Korea pun big. Kenapa tak boleh pergi Korea? Kan? You know that? Singapore Malay actor boleh pergi Malaysia sahaja. Oh, come on, that's not how big the world is. Kan? That's how big the Malay mindset is.
Right.
I'm sorry kan. Kau dah sekat tu je. Kan? Yeah, it's
interesting way to think about it.
Yeah, if you Zal, go Hollywood, try. Do or die, buat, pergi. Aku tak akan suruh kau pergi Malaysia. Buat apa Zal kau pergi Malaysia? Malaysia pun tak nak kau. Malaysia pun tak nak aku for that matter.
But it's strange. It's strange lah. Sometimes I say all the good actors, ni orang aku dengar daripada orang all the good actors semua kat Malaysia. Then Singapore,
all the good actors kat Singapore. Yeah, but depends. There's so many good actors in Singapore. T3C is in Singapore.
Yeah.
Kan? T3C in Singapore, Dalifah Syaril in Singapore,
Firaman is in Singapore,
Firaman in Singapore,
Hamzah is in Singapore.
Aku tak payahlah. There's so many good actors in Singapore. There's so many good. Mastur Ahmad kat Singapore.
Right.
Kan?
Right.
Sharon Ismail kat Singapore.
Lim Yu Beng is in Singapore.
Lim Yu Beng in Singapore. Norman Ishak in Singapore.
Ishak, yeah.
Kan? You can name me one Malaysian actor better than Norman Ishak. Name me one better than Norman Ishak.
One Malaysian actor. Beto.
Okay. Two.
Say one only. Two. Prawn pelari.
Three. Aku try. Kan? Baru three.
Yeah, only a few numbers. Fingers.
Kan macam and then it took you like what? 10 seconds to think of one, and then you manage to think of two. Kan? Kalau Malaysia ada banyak good actor, kau tak payah fikir apa sekali, pup semua nama keluar.
Oh, you have to agree.
So Norman Ishak is good actor.
Fantastic actor.
Dia tak pergi Malaysia pun, dia tak pergi Batam pun.
I think also if let's say like all the good actors in Singapore semua pergi Malaysia, then Singapore
tinggal Jack Neo je lah. Kan? Sometimes I also like that. Cakap dapat kenapa tak pergi Malaysia cakap. Kalau semua artis Singapura, Melayu pergi Malaysia, Singapura tinggal Jack Neo je. Kau nak tengok Jack Neo punya cerita sampai bila? Kan? Kan boys to men, girls to men, apa whatever lah kan, sampai apa 8. Boys to men 8, boys to men 13. What the hell?
Aduh, okay. Then also some say that the opportunity in Singapore is not much for acting.
Opportunity in Singapore to be a driver pun not much.
To be a
Driver
to
pun
be a
not
driver
much.
not much.
Singapore opportunity to be working in a Chinese company pun not much pasal they need Mandarin. Is opportunity is what you make yourself. Yeah. Nobody come knocking at your door and say, aku nak kau berlakon, aku nak kau jadi artis, aku nak kau buat ni, tak ada. You work yourself. You work and people see your work. Then until I think the thing about work is you work hard, do your best until people cannot deny that you exist.
Wow.
Yeah. Because if you don't exist, then there's no opportunity at all. Apa kerja pun, kau kerja apa pun, kau IT line ke, engineering ke, lawyer ke, whatever, if you don't exist, no work come to you.
But how can they make themselves exist? How can they show that they are there?
If you work hard enough, people won't forget. If you work hard enough, people will know you, people will remember you. You keep working, people will remember you. I think for me, what works for me is because I don't stop working.
Right.
I don't stop. I like, aku tak ada job, aku duduk kat rumah diam. No, I just do everything. Kalau benda yang because it's, you see, when you equate work equal money, then you're not in a profession. If you're professional enough, you just work, even if you're not paid. Kan, you just do your work until
It's passionate.
Yeah, passionate. Yeah, it's just your passion because you don't really work.
But some, if you work for money, it doesn't go a long way lah.
Yeah,
You know, when the hard time come,
for fame.
yeah, it doesn't go a long way.
Because in life naturally, in whatever profession, whatever things you do, there's always up and down, high and low. But every time, if you go low and then you give up, you go somewhere else, you have to start from zero.
Okay.
They will never end. So if you really passionate about your work, you just keep doing. The low part you still maintain. If you don't act, for actor, you don't act. You watch TV, you watch film,
Right.
and learn about acting.
That's one way to learn, no?
You read about acting. You look out for scripts. Apa at the libraries ke apa. Now you can go online, look for script and try to learn about acting. There's so many ways that you can still keep working. Work that didn't pay you now, but all that knowledge, all that experience, all that work, homework that you do will pay off when you get another role. Kan? I think ada job. This is when you use all your knowledge that you do, your homework, use your knowledge when you perform. It becomes something else.
That's a very good piece of advice from Rafat Hamzah
Yeah,
for actors.
you need to work.
Yeah, important thing is hard work, no? That's how you keep yourself present and make yourself exist. People can see you.
Yeah, you think because as an actor, you see, some actors read script only when they are script. And only when they are acting, when they got offered for TV or theatre, that's when they read script. But if you have no job,
Never do anything. Never read anything.
why can't you just dig other script? Dig lain script and try to understand, try to learn, try to practice. It's your craft. Kan?
Yeah.
Sama je kalau if you're a runner, you run only during race. Then when you're out of race, you don't run. You try race.
Cannot race, cannot run, cannot run also.
So you need to practice your craft. You need to consistent with your craft.
That's the another keyword. Consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency. Yeah, very important. And then talking about fame just now, you mentioned. Have you ever like because when you just started, have you ever like the fame kirakan distract you, or you've been sidetracked by the fame? Kirakan kau dah jadi famous, kau dah jadi popular, orang cakap kau ni bagus, kau ni gini, bagus, and then kau punya mindset kau sidetrack.
To be
Honestly jujur. Pernah tak?
Yeah, you need to go back all the way when I started. When I started, there's no such thing as Suria TV. I mean, kalau I want to be famous actor, okay, aku buat teater, lakon teater, which we won't get famous from acting in theater, and then maybe kau berlakon sandiwara, which is once a week, and then maybe you get to act maybe in 1 year 2 or 3 drama out of the 54 weeks, and you won't get famous, and then there's no Suria TV that will keep producing drama. When I started, I cannot even imagine there's such thing as Pesta Perdana.
There wasn't any Pesta Perdana or what show.
You don't even have TV station.
Yeah.
Kan?
Yeah.
So something that you cannot imagine. So but it developed, the industry grew, slow but still growing. I'm sure it's still growing now. So yeah, fame is never in my mind. Tak pernah. I think even after aku menang the first Best Actor Award, I'm not that famous juga, because be honest, tak ramai juga orang tengok TV. And then I think I get more public attention when I was being a judge for the first Anugerah Screen, because there's a live commentary, people actually can comment online, SMS and all that. I get bashed left, right, center
because of your commentary.
Because of my commentaries. Wow. But the thing is, too bad for them, I don't even get to read it, so I don't feel anything.
Okay.
Aku tengah live show, kau SMS, bukan aku boleh baca pun. Kan, kau tembak, then suddenly people say, kau kena tembak rabak. So, aku tak boleh baca pun. It doesn't affect me. Kan? But yeah, I got money out of that. So
you get famous actually
I think people know me for that. Oh, Didi garang, Didi, a lot of people is but what? It doesn't affect anybody's life. Kan? So I got okay. Then eventually people know me. Oh, Didi actor. Until today, pun ada cakap, ni pelakon lah. They don't even know my name, which I'm not affected. Kan? There's some people cakap, ni Fuad Rahman, because they just get confused. Kan, ada mat rock gelap sikit kan, ini mesti Fuad Rahman. Saya cakap, saya dah faham. Dah faham. People get confused and all that. So yeah, macam some people know Rafa Hamzah. So Rafa Hamzah. Tapi people who know me from TV screen
right.
Kan, dia don't know, dia tak tahu aku buat painting, dia tak tahu aku buat poetry, aku tak
they never dig deeper lah.
Some people know my work. But to me it's like it's not important. It never get into my head at all. So in fact at times aku rasa macam rimas juga bila kau nak buat kerja sendiri, orang kenal kau, sometimes you're not in a good mood to talk to anybody, people start talking to you, fun, yeah, same thing lah. Sampai aku tengah tak ada mood, orang berbual, tak nak pergi Malaysia, terus pergi Malaysia buat apa kan.
Alright, so now let's go to Jogja. So Cip, kau you are planning to, is it called migrate? Is it not migrate? Or PR in Jogja? Yeah.
Switch base.
It's not permanent base there, no?
You don't know.
So it can be.
Nothing is permanent in life. So yeah.
What's the reason for you to live in Jogja?
I think before COVID, I used to live in Jogja for 3 years. And then, but business as usual lah. So if you need me in Singapore, I'll come back. I come back. If you need me in Malaysia, I go. So Jogja this time round is for me to I don't see retire. Artis tak retire. Artis dia sampai umur 80 pun dia masih nak kerja.
Yeah.
I just want to slow down a bit. As in, I want to focus more on writing and book publishing. Go back to my paintings. Act here and there. Ada acting job, good acting job. I mean, good, interesting acting job. I'll come back.
So you are going to be picky on your acting job in Singapore?
Yeah, because I don't. Aku tak boleh ambil job yang okay, 3 hari. We need you tomorrow. 3 days time I cannot take that kind of job. Then
So basically you shift to Jogja to relax your mind, much more peaceful there, slow life, slow living.
The new term now is slow living.
Slow living, which Singapore cannot produce or cannot provide you.
Too expensive to slow. Too expensive to go slow. So you need to go fast. Ni ada duit ni, kena cari duit. No.
Cannot lah.
Enough money. Slow down. Ada duit lagi. Okay. Yeah. So I work. Yeah.
Okay lah. I mean, for your age, I think it's the best move. It's a good move for you to go to Jogja to just relax.
It's interesting because Jogja is also an art city.
Yeah.
So it's
you planning to like continue with your arts to paint in Jogja, and then maybe you can try to sell there or what? Selling is another thing like, but consistency. If you have work, people buy, you have exhibition. Kalau kau pintar tak ada work pun, orang nak beli pun tak ada. Macam if you want to sell something, you need to make something. You do something. Kau nak cakap nak jual goreng pisang, kau tak goreng pisang, macam mana orang nak beli goreng pisang? Kau goreng baru tahu orang beli ke tak beli. Kan? But the first thing is kau kena goreng dulu. So buat dulu. So buat dulu, publish buku, buat dulu. Baru kau tahu kau boleh agak kau boleh jual tak boleh jual, apa yang boleh jual, apa yang tak boleh jual, sedap tak sedap, bagus tak bagus. And then because there's a lot of art activity in Indonesia,
in Jogja.
That's the main art city in Indonesia.
So I won't be lost. So aku tahu kalau aku kat Jogja pun aku tahu kan. I can watch theatre, ada dance, ada music, ada painting exhibitions. There's a lot of happening in Jogja every day. So I can just choose, okay, aku nak tengok exhibition ni, aku nak tengok gallery ni, so I won't be dead. Kan?
Okay guys, we have reached to the end of this episode, but before that, any good advice, one piece of advice for Singaporean actors out there?
Singaporean actors, my advice is keep working. Be a good one. Because be a good actor. If you want to be an actor, be a good actor. If not, be a very good actor, because there's a lot of bad actors around.
Wow.
Singapore and Malaysia, Indonesia, there's a lot of bad actors around. So you want to be an actor, be a good one.
Right. So before anything, we would like to thank Base Zero for providing us this beautiful space. Do take a look at their IG, base0.cs, if you're looking for creative services, production set, production studio. Check out their IG, base0.cs.
So this Base Zero is twin sisters.
Twin sisters.
I've worked with them and they're very good, very committed, and very low profile, but amazing works. Check them out. Check them out.
See you guys next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.